Get on the way! Welcome to another episode of my VFL Amiens series, playing in this Saturday with 2 games now. So a 2-game episode with Birdie in net, Cuddy at left back, Brando at center back, Randy at center back, also Fatal at right back, myself at CDM, Dizzy and Randy Bobandy at center mid, Sharkar at cam, and Flick and Tyler up top. So they could not really put in a proper lineup for some reason, but I think they were missing a right back or right mid, and basically had 9 or 10 players, it looks like, but their manager did not know how to fill up the team sheet, so unfortunately it was a mess. So either way, you can see us getting started here. The game was a bit cagey. I mean, in the midfield, pretty sloppy stuff from the start, both teams trying to get a feel of the game, and unfortunately that led to some sloppy moments, but some good recovery from us defensively. You see the shape is definitely there. Very good shape from everyone to hold that, and they were just really playing the ball around the back with no meaning at all for a lot of the time, so they're going to have a lot of possession. You'll see at the half and at the end of the game really also, so they just kind of played the ball around the back, try to find something, eventually playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. He's just going to blast the ball forward after they try to hold some possession, I guess, maybe try to move our defense, our shape around, but see some good work from us tracking these players down and winning these passes, winning these interceptions, winning these tackles, trying to push forward and create stuff here. Unfortunately, some of the passes again were pretty sloppy from the start, as you see them again playing the ball around the back, and we're trying to press, doing a good job with the press with the strikers in the midfielders, trying to force these mistakes here, as you see them eventually flipping a ball over the top here. Good job from Brando being in the perfect spot. Also, you see now on this corner kick, looks like they may have a good chance here, but thankfully the Lord, you'll see, is in a perfect position now on that short post to be able to parry that out. Great work from the Lord in this match. You'll especially see later on, but that's a great first save from him to keep things level early on this matchup, 30 minutes in. So you see them basically trying to get another corner in. Birdie will come and take this goal kick. Very well played, as you see with this flick on in behind that defense. Flick making that run in, but unfortunately just cannot finish that chance. Great run, great flick on. Great work from everyone there. You can see the vulnerability of that defense definitely in that highlights. We just had to try to take advantage of that a little bit more. Cuddy with a great interception. It's unfortunately Flick getting down this line. Cannot get the pass off. They closed down pretty well, definitely. They're pretty strong defensively, a lot better this game than the previous one at least. You see Randy trying to turn and beat that defense. You think some of the passes need to be a bit quicker from us, and the game was just really cagey in these first few minutes here. Brando did a great job with those interceptions. Our defense, our shape has been absolutely amazing. We went from being one of the worst defenses in the previous season to being one of the best so far. You see they had 59% possession in this first half, so yeah. They really weren't doing too much with it, though. They are trying to hold on to it a lot. You see Flick winning the ball right away and drawing a foul. There was no card whatsoever, and that was absolutely ridiculous. The way he was taken out there basically looked to be on goal. Was taken out, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just what happens, I guess, when the refs are lenient in the game. Because that should have definitely been a card at the least. And that was some good play from the start. You see us again getting a lot more into this game, trying to play this pass through. Fortunately, Randy cannot hold on to that, but you can see the goal is probably coming now. You can definitely see it's approaching, and the play is much better in the second half than it was in the first half. You see Tyler trying to get that pass off to Flick. Good work from him, good idea. His vision has been really amazing for us, Tyler, these last couple of seasons, and you can see him doing a great job winning the interception, trying to spark this attack, pushing the ball forward. Some good interplay between the guys in the attacking on the midfield as well as up top. You see him trying to pick out those passes. Unfortunately, cannot get that through, but you can see again better and better play throughout as they're trying to get this ball over the top. But Randy does a good job getting that one. So they just really could not break through. All they really had was getting down that wing and trying to put those crosses in, as you see me again. Getting in front of him, getting that interception. A little bit messy in there in that midfield, but we're still trying to push forward and create things, as you see Sharkcore getting in that one. Flick getting taken down, and again, no card or anything. After was a pretty vicious tackle in my opinion, but you can see here some good work from the Lord being in the good spot there as we try to get this ball out. His positioning was wonderful throughout this, and you can see getting tackled by his own player, and thankfully that one goes right to Birdie. He does a good job retrieving that, finds the open man on that left wing. Flick, some good build-up play. Randy does get to the ball eventually, falls back here to Dizzy Dolman, played back to Sharkcore, back into Randy, tries to play the pass, gets taken out. outs. That would have been a wonderful build-up play from the start. I mean, the throw, just perfect execution on the counterattack. But unfortunately, they do take us down, so we're going to try to come up with something on this set piece. Tyler did try to take one before. This time, plays it back to Dizzy, back to Tyler, and he bangs that one into the back of the net. Lovely play there. Great idea. Great work to frame that. And we are going to be up now 1-0, and was a very cagey matchup. We are all very excited because there's a lot of nerves in that one. Very tight matchup, and that is a great way to grab that goal to go up now. So you can see them trying to come back right away here, getting down this swing. I do win the ball, but for some reason they call an advantage. There is absolutely no advantage in having the ball in your own half, being pressured like that. Fatal plays the ball out, basically. Didn't really have too many options. Could have tried to play it back to maybe a defender or pushed it forward. But you see now this absolutely amazing save from Birdie is going to keep us 1-0 up. One of the best saves I've seen. It would have been probably, even if they scored, we would have been able to put this, talk to the mins basically, because he was being blocked essentially by one of the players. Birdie again showing some confidence, coming out, punching out that cross. As again, they're still trying to push forward. Very nervy final matches. They're getting down that wing. They have a little bit too much space now. Trying to put these crosses in again. Take advantage of maybe some laziness from us here. But Birdie again getting this cross out, punching it out. They're still trying to push forward. Brando's in a good spot. Eventually gets the ball after it looked like he should have probably won it. But the game's a little bit laggy and just clunky sometimes because he should have won the initial ball. But we end up winning the game 1-0. It was a pretty even matchup, and I was very happy. The save by the Lord was amazing. We kept a clean sheet. Also, you can hear the music in the background now of my wonderful song in honor of the Lord. 4 interceptions by Cuddy, 4 by me, 3 by Dizzy, 2 by Randy and Brando. You can see key passes also, 2 from Tyler, 1 from Sharkcore. Good passing points. It was a pretty cagey match because I was expecting too many passing points really from a lot of players. But 5 saves from Birdie, man of the match. He made some really big saves. Tyler definitely was in contention for it, but I had to go with Birdie because that save was pretty damn amazing, and he was just all in those positions. Started off the counterattack for the goal also, which is key there. But we'll get into the second match of the episode against Bordeaux. They only had 7 players, I believe that is, counting as I think that, yes. So they had a full defense of generics basically, and so we'll see how we fare against them. We did very bad almost against the poor teams last year. The teams we should have beaten with generic players, a lot of controlled by an any. So this would be a good game to try to redeem ourselves, show some progress from the previous season, and you can see it here. We win the ball, flicked us off of the goalkeeper, puts that one in the back of the nets. We get a little bit of luck to go our way because of course has happened to the Lord in the past, but this time we get a little bit of luck to go our way here, and we go up 1-0. Lovely work. I mean, the ball was very solid regardless to set that up, in all fairness. As you see, it's doing a good job with the shape defensively. Fatal doing a good job, growing a lot lately, playing the pass quickly after winning the interception, winning the ball there. As he is pushing forward, trying to create more and more chances. Good work from us as we're getting in all these different spots. Unfortunately, Flick runs into the ball there. But either way, you're seeing some good play from everyone. Connection, a lot of chemistry between the guys is always great to see as he's in these spots. Forsyth back to Flick, back to Tyler again, and playing it here. Back to him. Just unfortunately could not get the shot off, but you can see the vision again from Tyler has been absolutely wonderful from that striker spot. I play a poor pass, but I come back, track back, win the ball, and I'm able to help set up another attack as well, which is always, wonderful. And you see the ball played here to Flick, back to Forsyth, back in. He tries to go back in and actually takes the shot eventually. Lovely work from Sharkcore there. He's been really showing a lot with some of his dribbling ability. Like how he plays pretty direct and tries to make things happen in that manner. As you can see, Flick getting that goal to go up 2-0 now. Lovely work from him as Podolski is getting that goal. It went through the legs of Remy Tyler, which probably should not happen, but we'll take it. That just shows you when luck is going your way for once, because it never was in the past. It seemed like Randy could have definitely played that ball through. That would have been a wonderful pass and run. It looked like he was trying to get the pass off though, but regardless, need to play a bit quicker there. I'm thinking we could really won by a lot more at some times, but you can see getting down this wing now and eventually playing the ball back in to Flick, to Podolski. He's going to grab a third goal, getting the hat trick here in the 56 minutes. Lovely work from everyone as we're pushing forward, doing a good job here. Early hat trick for Flick. Love to see the man in form, and that's going to be huge for his confidence and for the confidence of everyone going forward. As you see us again winning the ball right away, moving forward. Unfortunately, they do win the ball back, but we're still doing a good job pressing, trying to get back into this one. As you see, the ball played now to Randy. Definitely had the sweat option, tried to take it himself, and eventually it leads to an own goal. It probably was deserved because the fact that he should have sweated it to Flick again, and could grab another goal there. And Flick probably would have been able to have 4 goals at the moment. That would have been great, really great for him. Put him into that golden brute race definitely. So we'll see how we're doing, pushing on, trying to make things happen. They do get a little foul here, but I do get in that perfect spot to win the ball back as usual. I just have it feeling very confident, to be honest, in the CDM spot, moving back there. See Flick running at the defense, great turn, and taking the shot and scoring there. That was a lovely turn from Flick. Maybe a bit of a soft goal for the keeper to give up, but you'll absolutely take it. 5-0 up, and this game is going to be sealed up now. So great performance from everyone. It was very nice to actually have a game like that after the very nervy first match. You see Podolski picking up that match ball there, definitely deserving of it. A lovely performance from him, seeing the man get in form, being more direct, taking those long shots definitely can be useful at times. As you see this fade out of the Buttocks Eater Pavilion, which we played at. So 5 interceptions for me, Cuddy, Randy, Fatal, Randy, Dizzy had one. 4 tackles for me, 3 from Dizzy, 3 from Randy Bobani, 2 from Cuddy, and 2 from Brando goal also. So pretty good performance all around. We just completely dominated the match, but I just wanted to brag about my interceptions because I don't know. I shouldn't be like that. That's not nice. But you'll see us moving on. The key pass is Sharkcore 2. Dizzy, Tyler, and Randy Bobani with 1. Passing points all around, basically. 2 for Dizzy, 2 for Sharkcore, 2 for Brando, 1 for Cuddy, 1 for Randy, the Randys, basically. 1 for me, 1 for Flick, and 1 for Tyler. So some good work, and obviously all the goals there, and the deserving man of the match is going to go to Flick, but also the assist from Sharkcore, assist from Randy Bobani, assist from Double Cuddy, and an assist from Dizzy Dolman. So good work all around. Great for the stats for everyone to this game definitely was. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode as we were trying to push farther up that table. The next episode will definitely update you guys on the table because I just would prefer to do it at the end of every week, or at least for the first couple weeks. Then we'll really show it after every episode, probably that table, as things get tighter and tighter later on in the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, though. I will also have a song dedicated to the Lord now that we will end this episode with. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later. How great is our Lord? Sing with me, how great is our Lord? All will see how great is our Lord.